has been brought to you by the swinging cows and dairy farmer members of the American Dairy Association, who remind you to drink at least 3 glasses of milk every day for vitality.
In 1965, Bob Dylan...
I'm Lisa Robinson in New York, and today I'm talking about the influences of the 1960s on today's rock music. There is a growing music scene today of new bands who admit that they've been greatly influenced by the 1960s. Calling themselves garage bands rather than psychedelic, because that word sounds a little too dated, all of these bands tend to have a rough, raw sound, and they're proud of the underproduced quality of their records as well as their rough musical edge. They all see themselves as coming from the same vein as 1960s bands like Music Machine, Question Mark and the Mysterians, Electric Prune, Syndicate of Sound, those bands that are all compiled on Elektra's Great Nuggets series, all of whom had one big hit, put out an album, then disappeared, but not without having a big impact. The most important of these bands is the Chesterfield Kings, who come from Rochester, New York. They're led by Greg Provost, wear striped T-shirts, tight jeans, high pointy-toe boots, have mop-top hairdos, and are more like the kind of gritty, bad boy, early Rolling Stones. Other bands in this genre are the MOSQUITOES, who are kind of like Freddie and the Dreamers and are very clean cut. Then there are the Liars from Boston, the Vipers, the Trifles, the Fuzztones, and the Raunch Hands. The Raunch Hands are lumped together with these other bands much in the same way that during the mid-1970s punk movement, Blondie and Television were lumped together and shouldn't have been. But the Raunch Hands are more influenced by R&B music. If you're interested in checking out some of these bands, Roar Cassettes has put out a tape titled Garage Sale, which includes tunes by the Mosquitoes, Vipers, Cheapskates, Fuzztones, and a lot more.